My name is Sarah Hugg, and I'm here to talk to you about the Scholarship of Teaching and Learning, and we'll do that through two examples. In the first example of a Scholarship of Teaching and Learning project, an instructor in chemistry worked with someone who was a professional developer in their institution to create an article for the International Journal for the Scholarship of Teaching and Learning. In this article, they collaborated over making sense of an implementation of a technology in this course through the use of reflection from the instructor and also through survey data. The researchers attempted to answer three questions. What do students think of the learning tool? Why do they accept or resist the tool? And why and how did the instructor persist against this resistance to use the tool? Through analysis of data from both insider and outsider perspectives, the researchers found that the instructor's attempts to improve intentionality and relevance of writing using the tool improved student experiences of the tool and their impressions of its value. Our second example of the Scholarship of Teaching and Learning involved a public health professor who engaged tutors in the classroom at the second half of the course when students were doing projects. The tutors were there to answer questions in groups of 5 or 6 and to promote interaction among other students. The data collected for this piece were student surveys, focus groups, a classroom assessment technique in which students write for 1 minute about their experience, and tutor reflections, where the tutors describe whether or not they were engaged or their students were engaged in classroom activity. The study focuses on the effectiveness of tutors, as well as whether and how introducing tutors in the classroom influenced student engagement. Some examples were made between the students in this course that took the Irish Student Engagement Survey and students across the university and across other universities that took the same tool. So they were making comparisons in student engagement. The study included lots of formative assessment for the instructor to consider in implementing tutors in the future. For example, starting the tutors in the first week so that the students could get to know them better, so that they were more intentional of using the tutors later in the semester. In our brief dive into some Scholarship of Teaching and Learning examples, we found that authors tended to collaborate with others in writing their case. Both of these focused on getting someone in the professional development in their colleges to help them write, it appears. And in both cases, faculty gathered data from classroom experiences, surveys, assessments, and in a couple of cases, a focus group, which were done outside of class, meant there was not a whole lot of data collection that wasn't occurring directly in the classroom. Both described some of the things that they were learning about classroom teaching throughout the article and ways in which they might improve next time based on what they're learning through their Scholarship of Teaching and Learning activities.